Today I would like to introduce to you Mr. Bento Koike, the founder and former CEO of Tecsis in Brazil, and Professor Andreas Reuter, Managing Director of the Fraunhofer IWES. And Mr. Koike, we would like to know from you what you think about the potential of the Brazilian wind market, what are the current developments, and what do we have to expect from this market?
Okay. Well, I think we are all surprised in Brazil with the development of wind energy. It has shown so beautiful efficiency and output. We are realizing that a big area there in Brazil, especially Northeast and also in the extreme South, we are showing wind conditions that will put wind energy as the best option, for generating energy in Brazil. Regardless all the side benefits like environmental and because it's emission free and the other factors that are positive for wind, if you see only the commercial side, just the cost, it's really amazing what the wind conditions show in Brazil. So it's now becoming the best option in terms of cost and possibilities how to enlarge the supply of electrical energy in Brazil.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Reuter, what is the possibility for Fraunhofer IWES? What can the researchers contribute to the players in the Brazilian market?
What we see is that these projects are pretty large, and so what we can contribute to this large, very professional project is a very detailed site assessment. Sites are often pretty complex, and then it's about huge investment. And so huge investment from our point of view need validation, we need to bring security, and I think we can provide a lot regarding that on the site assessment, on the validation of turbines and so on. So I see a lot of opportunities for us there.
Do you see it the same way, that support for the players might be fruitful?
Yeah, no doubt about that. I think because Brazil also it has some very special conditions, very different than you see everywhere else. The wind there is so high and so stable, and you see none of these turbines. Most of the turbines that are available now, they were not designed for those conditions.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Reuter, does Fraunhofer IWES already have a track record with the players in Brazil?
Yeah, we did already some project with some major players, and the interesting thing, as Bento said, it's so specific, and also the rules are a little bit different than in the other parts of the world, that you have a local industry developing, and so we already did projects with Brazilian turbine manufacturers, with project planners, and so we already have ideas on what we can contribute to this market, and did some nice projects there. So I see the whole thing is pretty promising also for the future.
And we see that Brazil is really dominating the South and Central American market in wind.
Yeah.
How do you see it for the next 10 years, let's say? How will the development be?
Yeah, well, I think that for sure it's going to enlarge a lot. And that's going to create us challenges for Brazil, how to handle with such a predominant amount of wind, of energy coming from wind, from these not stable sources, like to say. Although the Brazilian wind is very stable, but it's going to bring lots of challenges because of the enlargement that I foresee, much more than the current plans are showing. I think this is going to be much larger, and so it's going to bring lots of more questions about how to make the balance of the energy availability and demand and things like that. So also in the design part of the turbines, like Mr. Reuter mentioned, there will be a lot of fields for innovation there, for new turbines that will fit better to the conditions. And of course from the operator side, where any optimization of how to install and how to operate turbines can make a big difference because of the intensity of the wind. So lots of new fields of knowledge and new fields of development we can predict there.
Thank you both for this brief insight in the Brazilian market developments, and thank you for coming to IWES.
Thank you.
Thank you.